Yes. Thank you so much once again for coming on board your channel of choice, Nuggets for Limitless Living with Simon or Matthew. I am your host, Simon Matthew, and I welcome you specially even to this particular episode, which is the part two of which is the part two of activating your divine purpose in the series Unveiling the Real You. And I trust that you have watched the previous video, and I want to believe that you now have an idea of what you should be doing, or what you should start doing after you have discovered your divine purpose. Now, like I said in the last video, in the last episode rather, in this episode I will be giving you the part two of what I shared with you in the past in the past um in the past episode. Is that okay by you? If it's okay, let's get started. Now, in this part two, I'll be touching on four sub headings. In other words, I'll be talking on 4 points, which I believe that if you put these points into good use, you can be able to um, you can be able to kickstart something very beautiful, which is carrying out your divine purpose. Just before I roll out the points, I want you to just see this picture with me, or I want to paint a picture. There's this person that he has a very beautiful he has a very beautiful product. This product is so beautiful that in the environment where he lives, this product would help to solve more than 50% of the problems that his community are battling with. But unfortunately for this person, he had these beautiful products. He had even undergone the process of trying to produce them. He has them in enough quantity that can go around, and he has them in enough quantity that can go around, and also in return fetch him uh, fetch him the money that he needs, because he actually had need for money. He was seriously broke and he had need for money. But now the community have need for this, and he too he has the solution that the community needs. But just because he didn't let anybody know about it, one, he was scared that if he let people know, they wouldn't buy it. They may not buy it. That's the fear that most of us face. What if they don't accept this and all of that? And that stopped him from carrying out this product, until one day somebody who has been struggling with one of the things that his community was struggling with, just walked into his apartment, and lo and behold, he saw those products, and he was like, wow, you mean you had this products that I have been looking for, that has been prescribed, even that if only I can lay hold on this, it will solve my problem. And that was how this person bought it. As he bought the product, he went and used it, and the product solved his problem. Before you know it, somehow that person became like a marketer for this product, and that was how the product went viral to the community, and this guy became like the hero of that community, and he started making money. Now, if this person, if someone hadn't used this product, would this product have fulfilled the purpose for which it was created? The answer is no. If words hadn't gone out concerning this product, would the producer of this, or the manufacturer of that product, made the kinds of returns that he eventually made in terms of money? The answer is no. Likewise, unless you eventually launch out, except you eventually launch out, you may not be able to have the opportunity to create the impact that you were meant to create. Aside that, except you eventually launch out, you may not be able to solve the problem that you were actually on earth to solve. And it is on this note now that I want to show you what are the things you could actually do, because by now I want to believe that you are all prepared. Going by what I showed you in the last episode on the need to subject yourself for training and build yourself and prepare yourself and go through the process of being produced so that you can be fit to carry out that which is your divine purpose. I want to believe that with the last episode, you are all set to launch out. Now in this part two, I'm going to be taking you through some of the things you can actually do to launch out, because this is now like the launch out state. Because if you discover and you process yourself, or you prepare yourself and you don't launch out, you will still not be creating the impact that you are actually meant to create. So it is on this note that I want to talk to you about 4 things that you can actually use to effectively launch out. Number 1, seek available opportunities. There are opportunities, lots of opportunities for different people and for different missions. And unless you take the pain to go out, all out, to seek for those opportunities, you may just be like that our friend in that particular story, who had all the beautiful products but just at home. So there's need for you to seek opportunities, and thank goodness, the internet or technology has even made it very easy for you to connect with the right people that would require that which you have, even a solution, even for them. And there's need for you to seek opportunities, both online opportunities and offline opportunities, so that you can be able to now administer that which you have as the solution, that which you have as a solution. That is on one hand. Secondly, you need to leverage on even technology. You need to leverage on technology to carry out your to carry out those things that you have, because what technology has done is so amazing. Now you can practically do everything. I mean everything with the help of technology. With the help of technology, you can be in one location and reach the world. And therefore, with that technology, even there's what they call telemedicine now. What telemedicine does is that you have a doctor on the other side, and the doctor, who is a consultant and all of that, can even take other doctors or other medical personnel even through the process of operation and the rest of them. That's the power of technology. You can leverage on technology to get out, as in to reach out even to the world with the solution that you carry. It is very important. Apart from that, there's also need for you to define your needs. Define the needs that your solution can solve. Now, let me state this here. It is not every need out there that your solution can provide answers to. I want you to know that. Let me say that again. The solution that you were created to carry out is not a one solution for all problems. No. Sometimes there are specific needs that require your solution. So you need to find those needs out and reach out to them, be specific to them, so that the impact that you are meant to create, you'll be able to create them. That's the only way you can be able to create impact. Apart from that, this is now the time. After you have done all of this, after you have sought out the opportunities, especially with offline opportunities, you have sought them out. It could be a platform that you have created for yourself. It could be, apart from your platform, it could be a platform of other people, even for a start. Apart from that, you can also apart from seeking those opportunities, you can also even the issue of seeking even the issue of, when I say seek other people's platform, it could be by way of employment opportunities. It could be by way of maybe they are organizing a program. You can decide to offer your solution for free or offer yourself up for free voluntary service, you can do that, because by so doing you are exposing yourself, you are exposing what you've got. Because until you expose yourself to the world out there, people may not get to know the solution that you carry. And if they are ignorant about it, how can they reach out to you even to get the solution? Then the last thing is the launch out stage, which is the climax of the whole thing. Unless you eventually go out, unless you eventually reach out to the world, except you eventually reach out, you may not create the impact that you are expected to create. Like for example, this video that you're watching right now, unless it is uploaded even to whichever platform that you are watching this from, except it is uploaded onto those platforms, you may not be watching it. It may just be a video that is recorded in one studio somewhere. Until it is let out, you may not really know the content that is in this video. So unless you launch out, just like our friend, if you are holding it back, you may not create that impact. I want you to damn all the fears. They are only fears. I want you to damn all the fears and launch out. Just launch out any which way. Just launch out. The fear of if they would accept it, I know that's it. That's like the general fear that most of us had starting out. But there's need for you to damn those fears and just launch out. They are only but fears. You can only know if something would work out if you eventually try it out, if you launch out those opportunities. So I want you to take note of that. And as I begin to conclude, I want you to note that your mission is your purpose, that which is your divine purpose. The solutions that you carry is not for your consumption alone, it is for your world. So therefore there's need for you to carry out your word, and it becomes an offense even on your part if you hoard it to yourself because of fear or because of selfishness or greed, and you refuse to let the world know what you carry. It becomes an offense, and God will not be happy with it. God will not be happy with you that you had the solution that would have solved the world's problem, but you decide to keep it to yourself. So it is on this note that I say thank you so much for finding out time to watch this. So I'll be continuing giving putting another installment even to the series in the next episode, and I urge you to stay tuned to this channel, as there are lots more to come even in this series. And I trust that you have learned one or two things even from this particular episode. So I'd like to hear from you. Do us a message with nuggetsforlimitlessliving@gmail.com. And please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed to it. My name is Simon Matthew, your host, and I urge you to keep living the limitless life until I come your way again. This is Simon Matthew urging you to keep living the limitless life. Bye for now.